After going through this video, you will be able to install MySQL on the Linux operating system. Like Apache, installing MySQL in Linux OS is simple and fun. So let's see how we can install MySQL in Linux OS. First, you need to open the terminal by pressing the Ctrl-Alt+T. Next, enter the command sudo apt get install MySQL server. You can also copy and paste this command from below the video. This will install the MySQL server along with a client where we will type our SQL queries to interact with the server. If prompted, you need to enter the MySQL login password and then press Y for confirmation. Well done! You have successfully installed MySQL on your system. Now for some users, while installing MySQL, an intermediate screen might not appear where it will ask you to choose a password. In such a case, you have to explicitly set a password. But make sure you note down this password and it will be used in future. To set this password, there are a few sets of commands that need to be executed carefully because if anything is missed, things may not work properly in the future. So let us see how you can install MySQL in such cases. First, open the terminal, then enter the command sudo MySQL secure installation. You will be asked to choose a password and its intensity. Choose the options as per your convenience and you can simply replicate the steps as shown in the video. This will install the MySQL on your system. Once you have installed the MySQL, to start the MySQL client, enter sudo MySQL. Now in the MySQL center, select user, authentication string, plugin from MySQL user. This is important, so please notice carefully. You need to check the plugin corresponding to the existing rows. It should be either MySQL native password or caching SHA2 password. In my case, it is caching SHA2 password. So I will use this plugin in my next command. And if in your case it is MySQL native password, you can replace the caching SHA password with MySQL native password while entering the query on your system. Now enter the command alter user root at localhost identified with caching SHA2 password by new password. Again, this command is important, so please pay attention. Here we are setting the password for MySQL root user. I have added new -password as the password which you can change and enter in your system while setting the MySQL root password as per your convenience. Please note that here you need to choose a password that is strong. That is, it is a combination of letters, both uppercase and lowercase, includes special character and a number. Note down this password somewhere for future reference and use. Also, this password does not need to be the same which you have set with MySQL secure installation. Once you have set your MySQL password, you need to enter the commands flush privileges followed by quit to come out of the MySQL client. Next, you need to stop the MySQL server and for that enter sudo service MySQL stop. And then to again start MySQL, enter sudo service MySQL start. There you go. You're all set to use MySQL. So in this video, we have installed MySQL and we have the MySQL root password which will be required every time you log into your MySQL client. As you will be using these commands only once, I would recommend you to copy and paste these commands from below the video. In the next video, we will see how to install MySQL on Mac OS.